action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And a good tackle. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. He continues his run. Now looking dangerous here. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Kylian Mbappe starts with Kingsley Coman out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, and that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Vinicius. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, the great thing about Federico Valverde is he can be used in a number of different positions. What might we see from him today?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
That's what you call defending from... And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Great defending. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
And support available. And he's won the ball. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid get the throw in. Luka Modric. Bellingham. And Bellingham. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Played over. Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Really good challenge. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Rabiot. Given away by Rabiot. Rabiot. Antoine Griezmann waiting. It might still be problematic. Well, they can bring it out now. Joselu. That's a lovely ball. The cross is on. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Upamecano. Now Griezmann. Griezmann. And thwarted there following the cross. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. This looks more than decent. Joselu! Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Mbappe. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
What can he do with it now? And an astute piece of defending. Vinicius. And the assistant referee with the flag raised.
Well, you just question if he could have let that run. He must have known he was offside.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And in with a real chance. And the ball. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
And we will have just one additional minute. And the first half is in the history books here at the back. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Griezmann. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Being egged on by the crowd, but into the keeper's gloves. So a throw-in for Real Madrid. Just the challenge that was required. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, danger here. And defensive play to be applauded. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. And France with acres of space to attack. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Coman. Promising move this from France. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Mbappe. On to Coman. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. So a half an hour remaining. Bellingham. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Rabiot. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. France sloppy in possession here. Well, possibilities in the centre. And he clears it out of harm's way. Might be a chance to break. No, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Rodrigo. Now, who can he pick out? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And clearing it away. A real struggle to contain him. Easy save. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Oh, good work by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Cleared away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Thuram. And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. This could be it! Oh dear, he's missed it!
Well, that would have put the game to bed. He had to score there. Will it prove costly?
And France pushing forward with options available. Griezmann. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Wasteful from Real Madrid. Poor pass. Vinicius Junior. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Time for a change then. And there's the delivery. And the danger cleared. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And denied by the kick. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And that is the final score here, and it ends in a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they put into the game?
Yes, Derek, they certainly weren't at their best today, but sometimes you just have to keep fighting, keep believing, and that's what they did. It's a well-earned draw in the end.
Well, just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, it was a good comeback, and he played a big part in that. He just kept plugging away, and in the end, he got his reward with the equaliser.